The NYXL tried to right the ship after disappointing everybody in their exit from the Stage 1 playoffs. They had to bounce back against a team that put them out the season playoffs, though, last year. And that ended up being a problem for the Fusion. New York was motivated straight from the top of this one.
Yep, they dominated. I mean, this isn't so much even New York dominating as well. I mean, obviously, they look fantastic in this game, but where were the Philadelphia Fusion? Do they want to turn up at some point?
I remember we were going out for the halftime, and I passed Christopher, and he just looked at me with his raised eyes and went, "Oh, well." Carried on.
Yeah, unfortunately, this was one of those games that Philly occasionally have throughout the season where they just totally collapse.
Yep.
And then after the first half, they looked like they were mentally out of it as well. Yeah. And so they really have a bit of work to do. I think they played a lot of different heroes here, and that didn't really help them. Maybe they need more time to be able to nail down exactly how these compositions work against the best in the league.
Right. I was going to say, they looked a little timid at the top of the match. They kind of like, did they want to play Batiste or did they not? They didn't seem like they were sure exactly what they wanted to do against the NYX.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of the teams just seem to pick now new heroes. Like, oh, Baptiste, well, we need to play him. So they play him, but then they're not really sure how to actually implement him, how to actually use his kit to their advantage. So just picking it for the sake of picking it is not going to win you a game.
I completely agree with that. I think as time goes on, we're probably going to see Baptiste as more of a situational hero. Big use in certain comps.
I agree.
And just kind of trying to, I guess, shoehorn him into different compositions is not going to be working out too well.
Now, an interesting thing to take away from this match as well is that the best team that we've seen play so far, in my opinion, has been the NYXL.
Yep.
In the very limited sample size we've had, and they only really had one strategy that revolved around these newer heroes, and it was here on Rialto, where it's kind of unusual to see, but they ran this Batiste Bastion comp. Now, all the rest of the match, they were pretty much running either Reinhardt or Winston triple tank, triple support, which we saw a lot of last stage. They started running more Winston for sure, but it seems like the top teams can still work with what's usual.